Thank you so much for clicking through this video. I appreciate it. Before I actually introduce myself, I just want to say, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video from all you know is a perfect stranger. I really appreciate it, and I'm really going to deliver some great value for you today that will help you generate some leads and get some results using social media, using Facebook advertisement. I know it's going to be helpful for you. I am super excited to be able to do that for you. And yeah, let's get started. So first of all, my name is Sam. I run the digital marketing agency called NextGen Media. It's based here in Montreal, Canada. We work solely with realtors. So we don't work with restaurants, we don't work with gyms, etc., and every other business that you can think of. We solely work with realtors who've been doing this for a while now, around 3 years, and we've worked with all sorts of different realtors in all sorts of different areas. And we've basically these realtors have spent so much money on advertising with us, and at this point we have basically a whole inventory of ads, bread and butter ads that we know work, that we know which copy, which is the text written in the ad, works with what picture, with what you're giving away, with the landing page, etc., all that good stuff, all that targeting, the retargeting, all those things. We've built up huge knowledge around Facebook lead generation, buyer lead generation, and seller lead generation for Facebook, on Facebook, with Facebook ads for realtors. And we continue to test out every day, working with different realtors and learning every single day to make sure that our ads are up to date and generating the best results for the lowest cost. So what we do is, as I mentioned a couple seconds ago, we generate buyer leads and seller leads using Facebook ads for realtors, and then we follow up with them effectively. So for this, as same thing for the actual Facebook ads that we know work, etc., we also take care of the entire follow up, which is either an email follow up, or it's a text follow up, or it's a messenger marketing follow up, which is brand new and working so great, getting some great results for our clients right now. We have a lot of experience. We've been doing this for so long. We know how to structure the campaign so that your follow up is effective, it's consistent, it's structured, and it takes the lead that comes in, whether they're buyer or seller, from point A, which they don't know you, to in the end where you have a relationship with them and they choose you as their realtor. So that is great. Sounds great. Now we're actually going to get in depth here on an actual ad that you can start running right away to generate leads for your business. Literally copy paste this. This is one of our best performing ones. We're talking about leads for as low as seller leads in a big area. We're talking about as low for $10, and for a smaller area, we're talking anywhere from $5 to $8 cost per lead on average. So this is something that you can implement right away in your business and just get a huge edge on your competition. This is real estate. Leads are the name of the game. You know that, I know that. There's such a big opportunity to get a big leg up on your competition by running these ads, getting these buyer leads, these seller leads, following up with them effectively, because just with the follow-up and the actual lead generation, you are going to be years ahead of your competition. You're going to be getting more appointments, increasing your sales. The changes are going to be absolutely amazing for your business. You're going to grow your business, and that's what we love to do. That's why I'm so passionate about what I do, is just because I love growing. I love to grow my business, to continue to grow my business, and I love helping you guys grow your business as well. So we're going to get right into it here, the Facebook seller lead generation guide. Let's get started, shall we? So hold on. All right. So for the overview, so of course, Facebook and social media can be confusing. You might have a Facebook page right now, Instagram page, and all that great stuff. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've had companies run it for you in the past. Maybe you currently have a company running it for you right now. But just in general, Facebook and social media can be confusing. There's so much opportunity. I'm sure you know that. You probably get pitched so many times a day. I'm totally aware with that. So this is why I'm just coming in, just trying to help you explode your business and make more money, get more sales without having any strings attached. You use this, you can watch this over and over again, take screenshots, do whatever you want with it, and get results for your business. So I've got you covered. So these next slides is literally going to take you step by step, super beginner friendly. It shouldn't be too long. I'll try to keep it under 15 minutes. I know your time is precious. So step by step through one of the Facebook ad campaigns we use here at NextGen Media to generate starter leads for my clients. It's a campaign that we've used. It's tried and true. It works. It continues to work year in, year out. So let's get started. Results for this ad. So here we see a quick little screenshot here. This was just one of the many screenshots we have, but this was the campaign that we're doing. So 18 leads with 10,000 impressions. The cost per lead here was a little higher, $20 a lead. That's just absolutely ridiculous. But we let it go a little longer than it should have. And of course, this was done in a period where not many people were looking to sell their home in Montreal. On top of that, it's Montreal, right? So big city, a lot of marketing being done. So obviously your cost is going to be high because supply and demand. That's how Facebook ad works. It's a bidding platform. So, but for this lead generation campaign, I should have took screenshots. But that's just one of the screenshots of the results for this ad. There's of course plenty more, but I'm telling you, for a big city, you'll be looking at anywhere from $8 to $12 for your settled leads, and in a smaller city, 5 to 8, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's get started on how to actually you can start implementing this in your business, getting leads. Imagine that feeling, actually getting leads and getting on your Facebook ad app and just seeing leads coming in. It's just a great feeling. You feel like you're on top of your competition, and you are, and it just absolutely blows up your entire business, and it's just amazing. I know every client that I work with, when they start actually seeing it working and getting the leads, etc., and knowing that there's a team in place following up with them effectively, it's a great feeling. They know that they're in good hands, and they know that they're on their way to not only surpass their competition greatly, but increase their sales, grow their business, etc. So let's get started here. Let's get down to it. We'll make this bigger actually. So the step one, sorry. Make sure you have a Facebook business page. Now this is very easy to create, but I'm sure you pretty much already have one. If you don't, just go to Facebook, create a page. It's really not all that complicated. So I won't be going in depth and wasting too much of your time on this step. Steps 2, go to your ads manager. So to do that, you just click on your business page. On the bottom left, there will be a tab written Ads Manager. So that's where we are right here. This is just kind of like a test ad account for me, just that I do to show how to actually go ahead and create these ads, and just test out some ads. As you can see, here we're unable to charge the payment method. It's just a fake. Not a fake, but it's an unused ad account, but it's just for the sake of being able to show people actually what I can do for their business. So we'll start here. You're gonna click on the lead generation button right here. You can click on conversions if you have, but you only want to click that if you have a knowledge in landing page. Landing page is more complicated. We're trying to make this as simple as possible for you. We're trying to make this as quick as possible for you, and we're trying to get results for you. Conversions usually converts better. You will get more leads, but lead generation is so much simpler, and it's very comparable to conversion. So we're going to start right away with lead generation. You can name your campaign. So we'll call it seller leads, and we're going to continue here. Yeah. So then you're going to click your Facebook page here. I have one of my clients, so Akram Abdallah here in Montreal. Right. So that's just, but you'll be able to click here and choose the page. If you have multiple pages, you'll be able to pick your page, but usually it'll be your actual business page that pops up. Make sure you accept Facebook's lead ad terms. It literally takes 2 seconds. It's going to pop up here and say you have to accept their terms. You're going to click on it. You're going to click accept, and that's going to be it. Then you're going to go down here. I kind of already have it set up. So let's say you're a realtor in California in Santa Ana. You're going to click on you're going to type in Santa Ana right here, right? And it's going to pop up a little radius. You can do 10 miles, you can do 25 miles. If there's a specific place or a specific zip code that you want to target, you can go ahead and type that in. Of course, if let's say you want to get more sellers in a specific area. But for now, we're going to keep it right here, Santa Ana, California, plus 10 miles. Make sure here for locations, it's going to be by default on everyone in this location. You don't necessarily want this, especially California. There's a lot of people visiting, etc. So you just, because everyone counts, of course, tourists and people that don't actually live there. So you're just going to want to click on people who live in this location to get that number down a bit. For age, you know your demographics, right? So If you want to target first-time home buyers, then let's say 27 to 35, or move-up buyers, 35 to 45, etc., or divorce leads, 50 to etc. But you know your numbers. But for the sake of this video, we'll keep this at as broad as possible. So we'll keep it at an age of 27 and then 65 plus. Now, you may have watched a lot of trainings on Facebook ads and stuff like that, and a ton of people saying segment your ads, it's better, etc. Look, Facebook ads is an algorithm, and it's in Facebook's best interest. A lot of people think that Facebook wants to screw them over, take their money. No, because what happens if a campaign gets you no leads or it gets you few leads and it sucks? Are you gonna spend more money on Facebook? No, you're gonna say this sucks, and you're gonna stop giving them money. Facebook's in it for the long term. It's in their best interest to give you a ton of results. So their algorithm is so good that you can literally keep your targeting as broad as possible. Let Facebook start showing it to a ton of people, a ton of still, people that are actually targeted, so not just anyone, people that are targeted that, you want the ad to be shown to, but not necessarily everyone in that potential reach is going to want to sell their home. Most of them won't. But let Facebook show it. Let that, that estimated daily results, that reach right here be high. Let them get data in, and Facebook will see, okay, this age range is doing a better job, so we're going to spend the money on this age range. These types of people, these types of account are, can are doing better on, or engaging with this ad, so we're going to show it to this type of account, right? If if there's a bunch of single women that, or let's say recently married women between the age of 27 and 35, that are engaging a ton with their ads, well, Facebook's going to say, okay, all the women in Santa Ana, California, plus 10 miles, that are between 27 and 35 and just recently switched their status on Facebook to married, we're going to start showing that ad to them, because that's what's getting our client the best results, right? For languages, you're just going to go in and type in English, and for demographics, you're going to click on homeowners. Now, this is your first time in Facebook ads. It's pretty amazing what you can target. So if I just go in suggestions here, you can literally target people with an interest for buying a house, an interest with Realtor.com, that have behaviors that are likely to move, behaviors that they want home improvement, first-time home buyer as a demographic, and then you can even pick, let's say not for a seller ad, but for a buyer ad. Let's say you're doing an advertisement on a specific listing. You can literally pick, okay, this listing is this much money. People are gonna have to make between this and this much to be able to afford it. So you can even pre-qualify them in a way and actually pick how much money these people need to be making, right? So here you got $75,000 to $99,000 a year, etc., etc. So that's just so powerful. It's amazing, honestly. And Facebook just does such a great job of on their targeting. So we're gonna keep it general here with homeowners. Look, you are welcome to go back, like leave it going for maybe the first 5 days, this ad, and then go back, see which people are engaging with it more, and you can switch it up yourself. But this can be totally left on autopilot. Facebook will do most of that job for you, because they'll know which types of people are engaging the most with this ads and are getting you a lower cost per lead. For this, keep it the same. Here it's going to be preset to automatic placements. You just want to click on edit placements here and actually just click on feeds right here. You're going to uncheck, there's going to be a couple boxes checked, uncheck them. You really just want your ad to be shown in the Facebook newsfeed. That's where your cost per lead is going to be the lowest. It's where you're going to get, some good reach. It's just going to be where you're going to get the best results. So don't waste your money trying to advertise on Instagram for this type of ad. I mean, or instant articles is going to be clicked, and in-stream videos, etc. Or no, not in-stream, yeah, instant articles and feed stories, etc. Keep it on just keep Facebook feeds checked. Here, devices, keep it normally, and then keep it normal. And then for daily budget, that's totally up for you. I recommend $10 a day to start, and then you keep on scaling up. But let's say your max amount of money that you'd be willing to spend is $10 a day, then you can start off with $1. That's the beauty of Facebook. You can still get your ads up and running and pay $1 a day. It's just going to take longer to get results because you're reaching less people per day, and of course you're going to get less results because you're spending less, right? Facebook is a bidding process, so the more you spend, the more they'll show your ad to the best people. But at the same time, they're also trying to keep you as a client, keep you spending on Facebook. So they're still going to be able to deliver you great results because they want you as a repeat customer, of course. I hope this all makes sense. I know I'm going pretty quick. I just want to get this all delivered to you fast so you can get it up and running right away, and also not not take up too much of your time today. So, and of course, daily budget, you can set a lifetime budget. Let's say you want to spend $300 a month, then you can totally do that, and then you'll be able to pick your dates, etc. But we'll keep a daily budget. Let's say here's telling me 20, but we'll say $10, right? Um, right. Set a start and end date, so you'll start that. Keep the leads here. The bid strategy, keep it at lowest cost. Don't start to playing with that. And then we're going to hit continue, and this is going to actually be the creative of the ad. Once again, your Facebook page is going to pop up. Here is my client Akram. Just your page should pop up, but if not, just click on the arrow here and pick your page. Carousel is going to be there first, so you're going to want to click on single image. Now for what the actual ad creative is going to look, just let me get in my pictures very fast. So this is what it's going to look like. I hope this is clear for you. It should be. We'll zoom in here. So the picture is going to be a picture of a typical home in your area that you can save to your desktop. I won't be going over how to actually create this image, but it's super easy. You're just gonna take an image, or maybe even one of your properties, a great picture, HD picture, and you're gonna save it to your desktop. A picture of a house, in the area that you're looking to, get your leads in, or a typical California home, or a typical Santa Ana home, etc. And you're gonna save that to your desktop. You're gonna upload it to this website called Canva, and on Canva you'll be able to upload this image and just write this text here: tips to increase your home value. Change the color to yellow, save it back to your desktop, and that's gonna be it. You don't have to do this. You can literally just save this picture to your desktop and then upload it to Facebook. It just won't have this right here. This has helped our lead costs go down, but it's totally up to you. You can still get some great leads and some for a relatively low cost, even if you don't have this right on your ad. Then for what the actual ad's gonna say, so you're gonna have a house emoji right here. Your city, your county homeowners, let's say Santa Ana homeowners, you want to call out your audience. So because they're going on Facebook, they're seeing a ton of things. If they see an ad Santa Ana homeowners, they're seeing it, they're like, wow, this is fantastic. Not this is fantastic, but oh, they feel called out, and now they feel that they need to read. They're curious, and they need to read the rest of this ad to see what it's all about. Hope that makes sense. So you're gonna write, do you want to increase the value of your home? Then get my tips here. This is if, as I said earlier, if you pick conversion and you have a landing page, which is basically the page where you collect information, but you created it on your own, so it's going to take you off Facebook, then you put that link to that landing page here. Here our landing page is Facebook, right? It's Facebook creates it for you. I'll be going over that in a second. So you're gonna want to delete this right here, and delete it again here. And then you're going to continue with, I have compiled a free report of the 7 simple hacks I tell my clients to raise the value of their home. Thanks. And then your name. That's the ad creative. That's the actual ad. And exactly. Why do you pick this ad? Why do you want to do this ad? We've literally tested so many different articles, So just to give you an overview of the ad here, this is called for a lead ad. They're also in any industry, but real estate's the same. It's you need to have a lead magnet when you're trying to get leads. Why would people give you their email? Why would people give you their phone number? And why would people give you their name? You have something that they want. And what do you have for sellers, right? You got tips to increase your home value. You're a realtor. You got mistakes you shouldn't make when selling your home. You got first time, home sellers guide or home sellers guide. You have all this information that these people want to read about. And if someone's entering their information to get a home seller's guide, to get tips to increase your home value, most likely they're looking to sell, not necessarily right away. We know that 97% aren't going to sell right away. So if you put that in actual math, 1 out of every 33 leads that you generate at around $8 to $12 a lead is actually going to convert. And of course that commission gives you a huge return over what you actually spend on the Facebook ads. And then once you continue following up with them and your follow-up is consistent, your conversions, your percentage goes up way more than 3%. You end up getting a ton of business, whether if they're ready in 3 months, in 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, etc. Right? So we've tested, so that's the general premise of the ad, and we've tested a ton of different ads with different, lead magnets, etc. We've tested a ton of different tips to increase your home value ads. But this is the targeting that works. This is the copy that works. The copy is this. And this is the ad creative that has worked great for us, great for our clients, and has generated a ton of leads for them. So That's for the ad creative. Now we're going to go back and actually create the landing page. So if you're not familiar with landing pages, that's basically where you collect the person's information, right? So then you're going to enter all that text I was talking about. You're going to enter it here, and then the headline here, and then the call to action would be you can go download or sign up, etc., or learn more. That's up to you. And then here's where you're going to create the lead form. So Facebook actually creates this lead form for you. A lead form is basically where you collect the people's information, in other words called the squeeze page, landing page, etc. But this is a Facebook created landing page. So Facebook makes it super easy for you to go out there and generate leads and get people's information with their built-in lead forms, right? So then for intro here, so you're going to want to click here on form type. You just want to do more volume. You can also have higher intent, but for now we're trying to get the most leads as possible. So we're going to click on intro right here and get started. So for the headline, this is what it's going to say. You're going to write 7. Oh, lost my earbud there. My bad. So you're going to write 7 simple tips to raising the value of your home before selling. 10 tips to raising the value of your home before selling. Hold on. 7 tips to raising the value of your home before selling. Right here. So use image from your ad. So you're going to want to click on this and it'll auto-populate the image that I was, the creative that we were talking about before, which is the image right here, right? So then you're going to continue on here and then you're going to enter the text right here and it's going to say, actually we'll leave it blank here. We will also send you a step-by-step plan to get started, but if you don't have a step-by-step plan on getting started, I don't want to add that into your email. You don't want to promise that if you're not going to deliver it. So we'll keep this normal. For questions, so for headline, we're going to keep this, sign up by providing info below. So we'll go nothing here. So just sign up by providing info below. And then for user information, you're going to want an email, full name, and you're going to want a phone number, right? That's what you're trying to click. I see a ton of realtors doing a great job on their ads, and then they don't get any leads. And how come? It's because their landing page are asking someone who doesn't know you their email, full name, phone number, city, not date of birth, obviously, but job or work email. There's too many things. People don't have the time, and they want to make it as fast as simple as possible. We get some useful information. So here, email, phone number, full name. Privacy policy, just enter your website or your usual privacy policy. You actually have to put this in. Facebook makes it obligatory. And then for your headline, thanks, you're all set. And then here, I like to change that. I like to change it to click on the blue button below to get your 7 tips, right? And then here you're gonna have button, so we'll change that to 7 simple tips to raising the value of your home, and then the website link. So for the actual for what you're actually getting away, never send the person to a article that was made by someone else or an article by realtor.com. They feel like they've been cheated and they feel like they kind of gave you their information and you kind of screwed them, and that doesn't help. Even if your follow-up is amazing, after their trust is going to go down, their first impression of you is going to be so bad in a way that it's not going to matter and they're not going to end up doing business with you. So what I suggest, either you write it out yourself or you can literally take the article from realtor.com and pay someone, to rewrite it for you, either if it's on fiverr.com, that's Fiverr, and pay someone to reformulate the article, send it to you, and then put in that link right here. And then you're going to click on finish, and that's it. You're on your way to generating leads on Facebook. That's it. You're on your way to generating leads on Facebook. Um, so I hope this was helpful. Just a quick second here. I'm just gonna go over, the main objective. So it's behind this ad, and any ad is to generate leads, is giving a piece of information or called a lead magnet. Here are the 7 tips to increase the value of your home. Potential buyer or seller would want in exchange of their information. There you have it. There's the full on Facebook lead generation plan. I hope this was helpful. I hope you took notes, took screenshots, whether you're watching this on desktop or on your phone. I'm super excited and happy that I was able to help you actually get out there and start generating leads to as soon as possible and getting an edge over your competition. Go kill it. And looking forward to speaking to you if you have any questions as well. And that's it. Have a great day. Bye.